Hello viewers, welcome back to another weekend episode. In today's video, I am coming to you with a very Sri Lankan, very famous recipe, roast paan. Roast paan is a staple food that is sold everywhere in most of the Sri Lankan bakeries and often by mobile bakery vans. The perfect combination of the softness on the inside and the crispiness on the outside, together with a hint of coconut oil taste. When the bread is still warm from the oven, there is nothing like peeling off the first slice and then the next and the next after that. Subscribe to Nazeema's Taste of Home. Press the bell icon for latest updates. For this recipe, I have taken 500 grams all-purpose flour. We need some coconut oil, 7 grams quick active yeast, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 cup of warm water and salt as needed. Into a large bowl, add 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 7 grams quick active yeast, 1 tablespoon sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Give it a good mix. I'm going to use the stand mixer to knead the dough, but you can use the hands to knead it, and I am starting on low speed, and here I am adding 1 cup of warm water. Add little by little and I will increase the speed eventually and knead it for 5 to 7 minutes on high speed. If you are hand kneading, you can knead it for at least 10 minutes. After kneading for 7 minutes on high speed, now the dough looks soft and elasticy. Now let's put this into the oiled bowl and brush it with some coconut oil. Now let's cover this with a plastic wrap and let it proof for 1 or 1.5 hours. Now after 1.5 hours, this has become doubled in size. Punch it down and knock out all the air. I am going to put this into a kitchen scale so that way I can cut this into equal size pieces. Roll into a log shape and cut out dough pieces weighing equal amount of the pieces. You should roughly get about 8 balls. After weighing into equal size pieces, I am going to do a second proofing. So I am going to cover it with a plastic wrap and a kitchen towel and leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now let's make the oil and the flour paste. Add 1 tablespoon flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and make a fine paste, and it should be a pouring consistency just like this. And for baking, you will need a loaf pan about 20 by 10 centimeter and then 10 centimeter deep. Adjust the size of the bread based on the size of your loaf pan. After 20 minutes, now let's shape the roast pan. Now shape it into a ball and then flatten it, making sure the bottom is flat and the sides are little curved. Now brush generously with the coconut oil paste. Applying the coconut oil paste helps with the bread sliding off the pan as well as separating them individually later. While placing each shaped flatbread inside the loaf pan, brush the flour oil mixture in between the flatbreads. Repeat the process with the rest of the dough balls and leave it covered with a plastic wrap and a kitchen towel and set aside covered to rise for around 20 minutes, and please do not skip this step. Once the slices are risen well, apply the coconut oil flour paste on the top of the slices. Now let's bake this until crusty and brown on the top for about 30 to 40 minutes on preheated oven, 400 Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius. Baking time varies 30 to 40 minutes depending on your oven. After taking it out from the oven, put it into another tray and separate the slices and grill the bread to make them crispy about 15 minutes on each side. I would recommend consuming the bread within 24 hours because the roast paan tends to become hard the longer it stays out. You can warm the bread for 10 to 15 seconds in the microwave after spraying a little water on it to bring back to its original crispy softness. After grilling on both sides for about 15 minutes, now this roast paan is ready to serve with some whole sambal, or we call it coconut sambal. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Spread the joy of cooking. See you soon with another interesting recipe. Thanks for watching. See you later.